Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy King Dallas, and I'm bringing you a brand new Black Ops 4 video here today. And right now I'm going to be showing you the created class system in the Black Ops 4 beta. The created class system, you know, it could be changed, it could be modified from now into the actual full launch of the game. But in the beta, this is what it looks like. You get on here, here's your primary weapon. I've heard the XM9, I mean the MX9 is actually really good. The look at the weapon and the iron sight of the weapon reminds me of the Vector from Ghost, but I'm not quite sure if it acts the same or not. I haven't been able to use it yet. I just unlocked create a class as of like 3 minutes ago. But I just want to bring you guys just a video showing you everything, all the guns and everything. As of assault rifles, you have the ICR-7. That's the ICR from Black Ops 3, I do believe. The iron sight is the exact same. The gun acts the exact same. I picked it up in a game and used it for a couple kills. The KN-57, that's gonna be the KN-44 from Black Ops 3. That's basically the AK-47 of this game. You know, there's always an AK-47 type weapon in every single Call of Duty. You unlock it at level 10. Then you have the Rampart 17, strong damage with slow fire rate, available at level 22. I haven't seen anybody use that yet. And then the Vapor XKG, available at level 28. And then at level 40, you get the Maddox RFB. If I had to get assault rifle just based off of looks and stats, I would say it's gonna be the Vapor XKG. I could be wrong. This is just a prediction, but that's just that's just my guess. As of submachine guns, you have the the GKS, low recoil, accurate at range. It kind of reminds me of an MP5, maybe the Kuda from Black Ops 3. I'm not sure. Available at level 13. You also have the Spitfire. That is definitely 100% the Vesper. There is no doubt, and I'm actually really sad to see this in the game, because if you played Black Ops 3 for the first couple of months before the Vesper was nerfed, you know how OP and ridiculous that gun was. And even now, even after it's nerfed, if you can control the recoil to a certain point, that gun absolutely shreds. So I don't know exactly how good it's going to be in this game. I just know that that is 100% the Vesper from BO3. There's no denying it. Then you have the Cordite, which is actually one of the default classes that you have unlocked as soon as you start the game at level 1. The Cordite, I've used it. I don't know exactly how good it is because the original class has rapid fire on it. And I mean, if you put rapid fire on anything, it's obviously going to make it better as far as, you know, how fast you kill people. It seemed pretty good to me. From what I've seen, I still feel like that better, but the Cordite is definitely not a submachine gun to look over. Available at level 31, and then you have the SOG 9mm. This right here reminds me of like, it kind of reminds me of Uzi, you know, in my opinion. Fastest handling and movement. Don't really know exactly how good that's going to be. Normally guns like that aren't really good in Call of Duty, but it's available at level 37. Now for the tactical rifles, I don't really know what tactical rifles mean. That's definitely a new weapon class in Call of Duty. I don't think we've ever seen any type of tactical rifles in any other game. I'm guessing this might be... Okay, so this is like your semi-autos and your burst. Okay, so yeah. You have the Auger DMR. I don't really know what that is supposed to be. Maybe the MK14, maybe? Available at level 6. Semi-auto. I'm not really a huge fan of semi-auto guns, but you might be really good with one, so there you go. The ABR 223, available at level 19. Powerful 3-round burst with mid-range accuracy. This right here, it reminds me of the AUG. I don't know why they have the AUG as a 3-round burst. The AUG in real life is actually, it can be a 3-round burst or an automatic. Back in Black Ops 1, they had the AUG in, and it was also automatic. So that's what it reminds me of. The Swordfish, I don't know what this gun reminds me of, honestly. Available at level 34, 4-round burst from long range precision. Then let's move on to our light machine guns. Keep it quick and simple. The Titan, the name speaks for itself. It's an LMG. It's the only LMG we have in the game at the moment. Now, these are not the full weapons. I do not believe. I think that there's more weapons that they're going to have in the full launch, but as of right now in the beta, these are the weapons that you're able to use. Then you have your snipers. You have a high damage bolt action. This is going to be, you know, your normal, you know, L96A1, your normal Locust STG from Black Ops 3. Black Ops 2, this is going to be your Ballista. Black Ops 1, this is going to be your L96A1, like I said, or your, I forget what the other sniper's called. I forget what it's called. But this is just going to be a bolt action. Available at level 7. One-shot kill to the head, chest, and shoulders. Then you have your Koshka. Sounds like a Russian or German weapon. Available at level 16. This is going to be... Oh, wow. This is actually another bolt action. Except this one's a fast handling bolt action. That's a little different. Okay, I'm guessing this is your Locust. That's a little bit less... Yeah, this has a little bit less damage, but it shoots a little bit faster. Because it's a one-shot kill from the chest up. So if you shoot him in the chest, in the shoulders, that might kill him as well. I'm not quite sure. And in the head, obviously, that's a one-shot kill. Available at level 16, I think I said that. But that is all the weapons that you're going to be able to use in the beta. Secondary is quick and simple. You have your pistols, the Strife. That's just your normal Glock, basically. Then you have the Mazoo, which is your 44 Magnum, basically, available at level 25. Then you have shotguns in your secondary slot. I do not agree with that. I think they should definitely change that because in Call of Duty, I feel like shotguns are very annoying. Shotguns don't take no skill to use. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. So shotguns are there, available at level 8. And then you have your semi-auto. This actually, that looks like an assault rifle, but it's a shotgun. That's a little weird. The SG-12. They could be referring to the AA-12, but honestly, the 12 stands for 12 gauge. So, I don't know about that one. Available at level 34. Then you have your launcher. There is a rocket launcher in the game. Rocket launchers, they're annoying, but they're not as viable as they used to be back in the day in like the Modern Warfare era. But that is your Hellion Salvo. That's actually nice. Then your gear, equipment charge, equipment and specialist weapons recharge faster. That's self-explanatory. Stem shot, heal faster and more often while maintaining control of your weapon. This is for, you actually get to heal and you can still fire from the hip. So this makes it to where you're not defenseless whenever you're healing. This is probably what I'm going to be running for a while. ComSec device. Score streaks are earned at a discounted cost. This is basically, what was that perk called? I think it was called Hardline, I think. I could be wrong on that, but I think the perk was called Hardline, and it lets you get your score streaks faster. So if you're running those high streaks and you want to be able to get them faster, throw this on. Then body armor, increased protection from initial bullet damage, available at level 6. I don't really know if I agree with that. I don't think there should be any kind of perk or equipment that gives you extra health. But I don't know exactly how crazy that's going to be. You never know. Then you have your acoustic sensor. Enemy movements are easier to hear and trigger minimap indicators. Don't really know exactly how that works. I guess it's louder footsteps and minimap indicators. I really don't know what that is. So we're gonna move on from that. In perk 1, you have engineer, detect enemy equipment and score streaks through walls, reroll, and booby trap care packages. That's self-explanatory. Cold-blooded, increase resistance to enemy ability, equipment, and score streak targeting systems. Once again, that's self-explanatory. Then you have tac mask, increase resistance to basically uh, any kind of equipment, you know, like stuns, flashes. You'll be immune to that. Well, I don't know immune. It says increase resistance, so it might not make you 100% immune to it. It might just make it to where the effects isn't as bad on you. Then you have flak jacket. Take less damage from enemy explosives, you know, such as nades, C4 if that's in the game. Any kind of streak, you actually take less damage as well. So that's a good perk to run. Honestly, if I was I don't know, tac mask, I feel like that might be the perk that I go for. But also cold-blooded would be really good as well. So I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna be running. For perk 2, we have Scavenger. That just lets you get ammo from dead players. We've had that in many Call of Duties. Probably every single one, actually. Then you have Lightweight. You move faster while sprinting and take no damage when falling. We've had that in Call of Duty before as well. Gung Ho. Fire your weapon and use equipment while sprinting. Recover from sprint faster. Move at full speed when reloading. Self-explanatory, available at level 14. Dexterity, available at level 23. Mantle, climb, slide, and swap weapons faster. Increase weapon accuracy when jumping or mantling. That sounds actually really good. If you're running a shotgun as your secondary, you definitely want to have that as your perk, because you can switch to your shotty really fast. And yeah, that's gonna be overpowered if you run a shotty for your second weapon. Wow. Team Link as your first perk 3. See friendly teammates through walls and increase your personal and teammates' fog of war reveal radius. Your fog of war is whenever you're looking at the mini map, it shows a radius around you and your teammates of where enemies will be. So if you're on one side of the map and your teammates aren't on the other side of the map yet, you're not going to be able to see enemies without a UAV until they get closer to them. So that's going to increase that range, which could also be very clutch. You also have Ghost, undetected by enemy UAVs while moving, planting, or defusing bombs, or controlling score streaks. Reduce reveal time on enemy sensor darts and vision pulse. If you've played Call of Duty before, you know what Ghost is. Available at level 17. Tracker, see digital imprint of enemy footsteps. That's gonna be kind of... I don't think that anybody should be running that perk. I don't think that perk is really useful. Available at level 26, Dead Silence. I mean, there you go. That's the perk. It literally makes you completely silent. I don't know about completely silent in this game. I know in previous Call of Duties it has made you completely silent, but I believe in the past 2 or 3 years, I believe it made you just a little bit more quiet and not completely silent. I might be wrong on that, but I think that's how it's been. Wildcards, that's gonna be... Wow, there's a lot of wildcards. Wow. Perk 1 Greed, that's obviously gonna give you a second perk 1, perk 2, and perk 3. That's gonna give you an extra perk for those slots. Perk 2 Gluttony? Perk 2? Perk 1? Perk 3? What is Gluttony? Use all 3 perk slots to select perks from perk 1. Oh, so you can basically run 3 perks from the same slot, but you can't run any perk from perk 2 or perk 3 and vice versa. That's actually interesting. I don't know, that's definitely different. Overkill, that just allows you to have a primary weapon as your secondary. Underkill, replace primary with a secondary not in use. Okay, so that makes it to where your primary is now a secondary, so you can have 2 secondary weapons. Secondary gunfighter, that gives you an extra attachment for your secondary weapon. Gunfighter 2 and Gunfighter 3, that means that you can run pretty much 5 attachments on your secondary if you use all those slots. Which I don't know why you would do that. The same goes for primary. You know, it just gives you an extra attachment for it. You can run up to 5 attachments on your gun if you choose to. Primary operator mod unlocks the operator mod slot for your primary weapon. So I guess there's different mods for different weapons. Might make a video on that in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much all the wild cards. Your equipment, that's your trophy system. We all know what that is. You place it down and it destroys any kind of tactical or lethal that comes your way, like nade, stuns. It destroys it all. I don't know. Well, it does say high velocity missiles have a chance to penetrate the system. So if someone calls in a hellstorm, I guess it has a chance to destroy that instead of the trophy system protect you. I guess I'm not quite sure exactly how that works completely. Combat axe, that's your axe, man. That's your tomahawk from other Black Ops games. I don't know why they called it a combat axe in this one. I think people would rather it be called tomahawk because it's just more of an iconic thing. Your frag, that's your normal nade. Molotov, if you played video games period, you should know what this is. This basically sets people on fire whenever you throw it. Concussion, it stuns people. And then here's your attachments. I'm not gonna go through all the attachments, honestly. I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory. Laser sight, quick draw, AR rounds. Oh no, AP rounds. Destroys enemy armor, increases damage to equipment and vehicles. That's going to be a really good attachment to have in the Battle Royale mode. I can already see that coming. And then AR rounds 2? Well, AP rounds. Damn. AP rounds 2 increases bullet penetration through walls and objects. So, I forget what that perk is called, but that has also been in previous Call of Duties as a perk. Extended mags, long barrel, that increases your range. So yeah, that's with the pistol. And then the same attachments for your SMG as well, except for a couple. Rapid fire, stock, long barrel, laser sight, suppressor, advanced mags, high caliber. High caliber is in the game. God. Bad move. Bad move. Very bad move, in my opinion. But yeah, as for ARs, I believe ARs have different attachments as well. Yeah, you only have 6 in the beta. Oh, they have 2 grips now? The normal grip, reduced recoil while aiming down sight, and then the grip 2 is staying ADS, reduces recoil. Oh, wow. That's something that I don't believe we've ever had in a Call of Duty before. Wow. Okay, so everything has a level also. Your attachments and your gun also have a level. That's actually really neat. Laser sight, quick draw, we all know what that is. I can't look at those. I can look at the LMG for you guys. The attachments, nothing new here. The same old thing. So you guys already know that. And that's about it. Optics, I mean, that's just going to be your, you know, your ACOG, your red dot sight, your ELO sight, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, that was the can I speak? Hello. Create a class system. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You found it informational. Maybe for some reason you're not able to get your hands on the beta and people maybe are not making videos on it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Black Ops 4 gameplay every single damn day of the beta. And be sure to check out my Twitch and Twitter down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out, guys. Peace.